Hello everyone, and welcome back to NieR Replicant. I had to be careful not to say NieR Reincarnation. Oh man, I've had that game on the mind lately. Anyways, I finally got all the royal ferns I needed, and oh my gosh, the amount of times I had to go back and forth into that field is crazy. I want to see how much mutton I have. Raw materials... mutton. I have 20, so I'll go ahead and just sell 10.
Some of the is Yonah.
Here's your mutton, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, thanks. I want all that money. Money. Alright, and then we're gonna go to the tavern because I finally got all the royal ferns that I needed in order to give this lady her ingredients for the medicine.
I brought the stuff you asked for.
Oh, perfect. I'll make the medicine right now.
I don't know why I have to stay here while she's making the medicine, but, you know. Oh, because we have to give it to her grandma.
You've already been such a help. Could you deliver this to my grandmother? She's at the fountain by the library.
Okay, I'll get it to her as soon as I can.
Yep, old lady's elixir. Alright. I believe that the old lady, she's kind of like losing her mind, if I remember that correctly. So she has Alzheimer's, basically. So sometimes she doesn't know who she is or where she is or whatever, and the elixir is supposed to, like, help with that, if I remember correctly.
Ma'am, I have something for you.
Oh, what a nice young man. Now I could finally walk around without pain.
Don't work yourself too hard, ma'am.
I won't, Sonny. And here, let me give you something for all your help. Don't spend it all in one place now.
I guess it's the second half of the game then that happens, where she's kind of like losing her mind and she doesn't know where she's at or whatever. So this guy has a quest that I really don't like. He wants us to deliver goods to the Aery.
Hey, do you have time to take this parcel to the Aery? A friend of mine helped me out, and I want to give him something special.
And essentially, like, we can't roll. So we can't roll. We don't want to get into combat, because if we get into too much combat, the item will break.
Sure thing.
Oh, and this is really fragile, so you need to be careful, okay? Don't go rolling around or getting knocked over or anything like that. You'll need to take it to the chief's house in the Aery. It's the house at the highest point in the village.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the quest, but here's the thing. We're already heading to the Aery. The only problem is I believe that there's an event that we do before we get to the Aery. And if it happens before we go to the Aery, then, yeah, we're gonna be in some trouble. Anyways, but we now have our handy-dandy boar, and that'll help us out a lot. Of course, getting... Whoa. Okay. I kind of forgot how to steer him for a minute. Because they can hit me off the boar, so I'm trying to avoid that. And now it's essentially just a straight shot. Yeah, now it's just a straight shot to the area, so don't have to worry about it. Alright. That is generally the easiest way to do that quest, I've found. So, and the later that you do it, the harder it is, because the more enemies there will be. Okay, so I don't want to go there yet. I know we will eventually go there, but I don't want to go there yet. Now there are, like, bats and stuff that tend to appear. But we're not going to worry about that right now. I am going to save in case I accidentally drop the package. But we are meant to be taking this to the chief's house. The Aery freaks me out, dude. Like, as someone that's scared of heights, just the music and the way that everything's suspended, I would die living here. I would take one look down and just, like, I would have to crawl everywhere. Like, these people gotta be built different to be totally fine living like this. Okay, and this is the place where you do get the eagle egg. So essentially, the way that you know whether or not it'll spawn is if there's 2 items, right? There are 2 items that'll spawn per, like, entry into the Aery.
This is a weird place for a village.
How are we supposed to reach the chief's house?
It'll be fine. I just can't take my shortcuts because I have the parcels. Oh, shit. Oh, it broke the parcel. Damn it.
That did not sound good.
I think we broke something.
You know what? I'll come
Well,
back and do
there's
it.
little point in finishing the delivery now. Best go back and apologize.
Yeah, I guess.
But anyways, the way that you know is that if there's an item in the tunnel and then an item, like, somewhere else that's not up near the chief's house, that's how you know that there is going to be no eagle egg, because there is only 2 items that spawn in this area per entry. So you can kind of guess, like, if you only see 1 item, then you know that there's an item that has spawned, and yes, you can fall here, by the way. You'll know that there's an item that has spawned over there. So we obviously missed an item. It's probably over by the house that I avoided the first time I went. But it will be, like, over there in that section, and you can generally see it glow. Now, just because there's an item there doesn't mean that it's an eagle egg, and that's the frustrating part. Alright, so we have to go up here so that we can go across there. And yes, I know there's a shade up there, but I don't care.
Is anyone even
Down
here?
there.
We don't trust your kind.
Oh, there's a magic user. I kind of forgot these spawned, otherwise I probably wouldn't have taken that quest, you know? Alright, where's that stupid magic user? There you are. Screw you. Give. All sorts of words. Level up, nice. Another word! Absorbing blood tutorial. I've been doing that this entire time. Like, what do you mean? All these stupid magic users. So, when the magic users are shooting energy at you, essentially shooting magic at you, your magic can actually, like, pierce through their magic. The only difference is that if it's purple, then your stuff will not pierce it. Alright, start quest, equip this thing. We're just going through and equipping all the best words right now. Now granted, do I need to equip them to my weapons that I'm not using? No, I don't. Am I gonna do it anyways? Yes, I am. Because that's how I've always done it, so that's how I'm always gonna do it. Alright, we don't have anything for that. That's fine. Okay. Do I want to go back and kill that last shade? It's annoying me that's on my mini-map, but... meh. Damn. I remember one time flying off this bridge. Don't even think about it. You keep that magic to yourself. Ma. But yeah, so that level down there by those 2 houses, that's generally where the glowing item will be. It didn't spawn,
I'm
so...
looking for someone who knows about the sealed verses.
You're just like her. Like Kaine.
Well, this appears to be a glorious waste of time.
Hey there.
Leave our village at once.
What? Please, just listen to me.
Cursed. You are cursed.
Alright, and here is the chief's house. Alright, so what we're going to do is get is Ma used for this? No, Bess is. So what's Ma? Okay, none of those will change. What about this? Pama. Alright. And here's the thing, you don't want to forget to equip these words. They are going to be very important. They do give you amazing buffs.
This must be the chief's house.
Who goes there?
Well, we're...
Be gone, strangers.
Wait, listen to...
Enough. Leave this village at once and never return.
What a pathetic bunch of rabble.
Hello, sir? What?
Yeah, I know, the package is
It
broken.
would appear there are no powerful shades here. The sealed verses would never be found in such a place.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Popola and figure out a new plan.
I'm glad shades can't, like, climb ladders, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I didn't want to... I wasn't gonna leave him, but at the same time I probably should have, because, like, that was pointless. It was just killing it for the sake of killing it, I guess. To get it off my map. But yeah, no, in real life, I am terrified of heights, and I don't even care that this bridge is, like, wide enough. Like, just knowing it was suspended like this, I wouldn't be able to walk anywhere. Like, I wouldn't survive. I get such bad vertigo when it comes to heights. It's insane. It was pointless saving there, because I didn't know that there was a whole bunch of shades. Luckily with this quest, you can keep trying it, but it's just annoying. Alright.
What the heck is that?
Yep, there's the second item. That's why we didn't get the glowing one over there, so... It was a bunch of clay.
Nice flowers.
Alright, so for those of you that have watched my playthrough of NieR Reincarnation, during the Sun and Moon chapter, towards the end, we actually visited this hut, which had the flowers and this painting.
Those are lunar tears, legendary flowers of almost perfect beauty.
You're kidding. Those are the ones I told Yonah about.
Hands off the flowers.
It's my favorite character! It's my wife.
Vice? Why is that lady in her underwear?
I fear we have greater issues to deal with.
Wait, is she a shade?
Not exactly.
Son of a bitch. I knew this would happen.
Did we get her?
Not even close, kid. It's Kaine. I love her swords, too. They are epic. She also has magic.
Heck!
By my very pages, the girl wields
Damn.
magic.
Yeah, she does. Damn. Her kicks are better than mine. She's rough. And you can't really easily dodge her either. That's another thing. Everybody's like, oh man. Like, just block. Well, it's not as simple. You can't block everything. God, that thing's so ugly. And for those that have, well, never mind. This one's not really so important, but This is also a monster that was mentioned before in Kaine's backstory.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? What the heck is going on here?
Beware the shockwaves. Hold back until we have a chance to approach.
Stay out of my way! He's mine, you idiots!
It would appear we are not the focus of our anger.
Guess not.
Just spat something out. What are those?
Disgusting.
These
up
guys
there.
shades too?
They are. And it's even more disturbing when you learn what kind of shades they are.
I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before. Ready your guard.
There's like no recovery.
Die! Die, die, die! I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
That woman's mouth is as fierce as her sword work.
Let's just focus on defeating this thing.
Kick. I love that. She's just like, get out of the way, but she doesn't push him. She just roundhouses him.
I told you to stay out of the way!
Boom! Just cracks her freaking spine.
Get back here, you...
I love Kaine.
The symbols are disappearing.
Is she human?
This one has been possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We have to help her.
Obtain Dark Hand Magic. Pummel foes with a magical arm. I prefer the lance, though, TBH.
You're awake.
You.
I'm sorry we attacked you. We thought you were a shade.
Well, you're half right. Now get the hell out of here.
I love her.
Now see here. We made our apologies and came to your aid. The least you can do is grace us with your name.
It's okay, Vice. She's probably just exhausted.
My name's Kaine.
Ah, the name we heard back in the village.
Look, nothing good is gonna happen if you stick with me. So do like I said and go.
Aw, but Kaine.
Get lost already, would you?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, and one more thing. That monster back there, it's mine. Stay the hell away from it.
Sure.
A half-human and a giant shade.
She's kinda pretty, but she's really intense.
She's very pretty. Alright. Kaine probably has, like, one of the most, like, tragic backstories. I mean, all of them are tragic, don't get me wrong, but...
I'm worried about Yonah. Let's go see how she's doing.
I mean, all of the NieR characters have tragic stories, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's, like, any of them that really get a happy ending. Because I'm trying to think. even in Reincarnation, I'm trying to think who had a happy ending. There had to have been someone, right? I can't think of it. But anyways, but yeah, all the NieR characters basically have tragic stories. They're that person that has, like, the most tragic backstory ever. And, Kaine's, while a lot of it is, you know, in different forms of media, Kaine's story, does get explained in, some of the other endings when you restart them. So, but there's a lot that's not explained, which, dude, I can't even tell you how many fights I have gotten into on the internet concerning Kaine. Because people just do not understand her character at all. Because they don't pay attention. I've noticed a thing when it comes to the NieR games, I don't think a lot of people understand that the multiple endings, while not necessary to do, as far as, like, you don't have to in order to quote unquote beat the game fully, you know, you've essentially beaten it the first time you see the credits, but the multiple endings, they exist for a reason, and that's that you only get part of the story. You only get a small fraction of the tale just playing it the first time round, which is why you end up having to go through 5 different endings, you know, in order to get that true story. A lot of people will beat NieR Replicant and NieR Automata and just stop there. They're like, okay, I beat it, I'm done. You're not doing yourself any favors. In fact, you are missing out on some of the best storytelling. And you're missing out on these characters' stories. You're missing out on their actual lore. That's why, you know, when I would get on, you know, online forums or Twitter, which I'm no longer on Twitter, but when I was on Twitter, people would be making posts about Kaine, and then it would just erupt into a fight because there were some people that just didn't know the truth about Kaine. They didn't really understand her character. And I was one of those people, I guess you... I hate using the word stan, because it's such a dumb word.
There must be a sealed verse inside that enormous shade. I'm certain of it.
Maybe. But there's no way we can take that thing on now. I need to get stronger.
But, so I'm not gonna say, like, I'm a Kaine stan, per se. But the thing is, like, if I do see any misinformation about literally my favorite character of all time, I'm quick to correct people and be like, yeah, no, that's not true, or wow, you completely missed A, B, C, D, E. And yeah, it might seem silly, but the thing is I don't know, video games like this, they're not just games, they're an art form. And, you know, while art is generally up for interpretation, the characters literally have their lives spelled out for us, if you're willing to put in the work to, you know, I guess, uncover that lore. So, I don't know. It does really get frustrating when people have kind of missed the point of a very, like, serious, like, plot line or story. I don't know. It annoys me. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who has this pet peeve. It's like when people say NieR Reincarnation isn't canon because it was a mobile app. And then it's like, yeah, even Yoko Taro basically said, like, this is the 3rd installation of the NieR series. And everybody wanted to argue, and they're like, oh, it's not canon because I don't like gacha games, and I say it's not canon. It's like, yeah, dude, that's not how that works. So, it's kind of the same with Kaine. They're like, oh, this character's up for interpretation. No, not really. Not really. Her lore is pretty strict. So, there doesn't leave much to the imagination if you know where you're looking. But yeah, so I can become a little passionate about it, so to say. Alright, so. Alright, he'll replace it. You broke your package.
Thought that might happen. Should have bought the guy a nice steel rod or something.
I have another one here. Go ahead and take it. Parcel for the Aery. I shouldn't have rolled. I'm so stupid. Cause watch, it's like I already fucked it up, you know? Hopefully there's no more shades. Now, obviously, it did say we had to become stronger first, so we don't have too much to worry about. Gosh, there's so many shades.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yonah!
Oh, shit.
Ah, crap.
That did not sound good.
I think we broke something.
Crap.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Let's go back and
Yeah,
apologize.
I know. I'm going.
guess.
I'm going. It was going good until I ran into the rock, but it's because the boar didn't stop. That's the only problem with the boar, is that the way that you get it to stop is you just let go of the joystick and you kind of just let it come to a stop. I did that, and yet it did not do the thing. It did not stop. Alright. Yep, give me another one. Thank you. We'll get it. We will do it, okay? We're gonna get it done. And if I have to, like, do what I did with Blockhead and speed it up or cut it out, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm one of those people where if I'm obsessed with something, I will die on those hills, you know? For the sake of, you know, stuff. Okay. I'm trying to do it right this time. I'll stop early, you know? There, I stopped early. And then I'll hop off. There we go. So far, so good. I probably shouldn't say that, but, you know, it is what it is. As long as more shit— oh, there's the bats. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Oh, more bats. More bats. More bats. Okay. Bats. Now, as long as there's no shades, we might be okay. Alright. A meteorite. Ooh! I will take that. Yes. Now, I don't see any glowing items, so it's not there. We are going to need an eagle egg for a quest. And we're gonna need it for a quest, and we are going to need it for several upgrades. Now, the good thing is that the DLC does allow you to possibly find an eagle egg in the dungeons. However, you can really only do it during the second half of the game. And the thing is this quest for the eagle egg, this quest for the egg takes place before the second half of the game. So we really don't want to, you know, wait until then in order to get the eagle egg. So I'll probably have to spend a few days grinding on my own just to get the eagle egg, because its spawn rate is super duper low. And that's the thing. You're going to be fighting a lot of RNG when it comes to this game. Alright.
Hello, sir.
I have a package.
Yes, fine. Just leave it and go.
Okay then. I'll just leave it right here. Guess that counts as him accepting it. I'll go tell the client we're done.
Okay, so now we don't have to worry about any of that. Wow. Plop. But yeah, normally the item would be down here, like in this area right here. So it would spawn around this.
Leave our village at once.
Yeah. I'm only here for the boxes.
There's no reason to go on.
Dramatic.
Before you get hurt.
You're so dramatic. No, but I understand why these people are like this. So the people of the Aery, they have essentially shut themselves away. Now, it doesn't make sense.
Coming out. Ever.
It doesn't make sense right now, but it'll make sense later as to why they've kind of shut themselves away. And they keep bringing up the fact that they're that we're cursed. They keep bringing up Kaine. So these are all really important, like, factors and stuff. Ooh. My depth perception is really bad, like, in real life and in games. So, yeah, making that jump, I know it's, like, the easier way just to get down and get moving, but it always makes me nervous, because sometimes I overshoot, and then bad things happen. So, but I am going to save now that I, actually delivered this thing. Oh, we're level 7 now. I didn't even notice. Nice. Because there was no glowy, there must be another thing over at Kaine's house. So I see. Yep, it's right behind that rock. I fucking knew it too. You can tell how much I've played this game because I'm like, oh man, if there's nothing glowy, then we missed a glowy on the way because there's only 2. Only 2. And I know this because I've played this so much. Alright, come on. We're gonna take the shortcut back so we can go check on Yonah. I'll come get more mutton and stuff later. Now, there is an achievement for riding the boar for like 5 minutes, and I've already gotten that. I love that scream. But I've already done that, so that was like one of the first things I did after I stopped recording, I think like the 2nd episode or whatever. There are so many achievements in this game, and I like it. So I was thinking about it the other day when I was playing Oblivion. The Oblivion achievements aren't really hard, because you're literally just doing stuff within the game, like going up the ranks in each of the guilds, and then beating the main story. And then I was kind of shocked that the Knights of the Nine didn't have any achievements, given the fact that it's its own, like, storyline. So that was kind of crazy to me. But that the Shivering Isles DLC had achievements. And while I can appreciate that Oblivion doesn't make their achievements, like, really hard to actually achieve, they're just they're not creative. Yeah, they're not very creative. So, there was that. Hey, I did the thing.
We're all set with your delivery.
Appreciate it. Hope everything went smooth. He can be a little weird to strangers, but he's a good guy at heart.
I'm sure.
Anyway, I've got a little something for you.
Thank you. But yeah, like, I like a blend of both, right? I like a good amount of achievements that can just be done by doing basic stuff in the story, like gathering a certain amount of items, or like fishing, you know, like fishing up every fish, or, you know, finding every location, or simple stuff like that, or doing the story. I like a mixture of that and some really awesome stuff, like collecting every weapon and maximizing it, you know, things that are obviously hard that takes, like, dedication. So I think, like, good games need a blend of both in order to have, like, the perfect achievements, you know? Defense drop. 500 gold.
Yonah? Yonah, what is it?
It hurts.
Oh, Yonah. I'll go get some medicine, okay? Just hang on.
Wait.
What is it?
Just don't do anything dangerous.
Stop worrying already.
Okay. So Yonah's not feeling good. She's in pain. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go talk to Popola, and we're going to see about getting her
The
some
black
medicine.
scroll appears to be advancing at a furious rate.
She needs something to stop her pain. Let's see if Popola has any ideas.
And this will actually lead to one of my favorite areas because it will open up fishing. And I love fishing. And you guys are going to have to sit here and watch me fish. Fishing in NieR Replicant is probably one of my all-time, like, favorite fishing mini-games outside of Okami. So I love fishing. It's my absolute guilty pleasure, and I'm not ashamed. So fishing minigames are generally like my go-to. There's some games I don't really care for it in, and there's some games I was really disappointed in that they didn't have more, but...
Hey, Popola, do you have any pain medicine?
Pain medicine?
It's for Yonah. Her pain is... it's getting really bad.
That poor girl. Well, I guess we could try a shaman fish.
What's that?
It's a fish found near Seafront. Their livers contain a chemical that's said to dull even the strongest pain.
That sounds perfect. How do I get there?
You can find Seafront out past the southern plains. Shades have been spotted there recently, though. So be careful.
Alright.
Shaman fish are unfortunately, they don't keep very well. So if you want one, you'll need to go there and catch it yourself.
That's fine. Alright. So now we are off to Seafront. The area for Seafront has like a massive shade. And while I could kill it like right away, it would take a long time. So for right now, we are going to avoid it. Because I'm not gonna sit there and spend the next 10-15 minutes fighting it. Even though I could. Because I basically know all of its moves. But yeah, it's not really worth it when I can level up, come back, kill it, and just, yeah. You don't get anything special for killing it at an earlier level, so I'm not really concerned with it right now. How much gold do I have anyways? I have 11,500? Okay. And Seafront's also going to open up a whole bunch of new quests for us too, which will be really nice. Damn, that was just another medicinal herb. I remember the first time I was heading to Seafront and I kept running into the damn spiders, because there are spiders, and they poisoned me, and I didn't have any antidotal weeds because I sold them, because I'm like, man, there's nothing out here that can poison me. And so I sold them, and yeah, it didn't go very well. Oh yeah, that dude's like, help! Help me!
Damn shades! Go away!
That villager is under attack.
Yep. Whoa.
Die, you foul beasts!
Oh. Whoa. The ones with shields we are gonna have trouble with just because you have to like learn to break their guard. Guard breaks are not necessarily difficult, but when you're lower level, you definitely feel it.
You saved me. Things are getting really bad here lately. Here, take this. Make good use of it, alright?
The one-handed sword, Moonrise. Nice. Alright, so let's see here. Weapons. Moonrise, 100 and... Oh. Okay, so Moonrise would take us down to 109 damage with only 10% magic power, and it's heavier. So while it may look cool, it's not really worth it right now, so we're not going to worry about it. So let's go ahead and explore. These areas aren't very big, so as you can see out there, there's more suspension bridges. We got a beach down there that you can't get to. Right now it's foggy, but generally, like, it's a really nice view when it's actually sunny. But obviously they're trying to emphasize that the shade issue is getting worse. And that's why it's all foggy and gross right now. But the weather does change quite frequently in this game. And different items tend to be more available based on whether it's fully sunny or overcast. So... now we can get some vent venison, which will probably sell a little bit better than mutton, at least at the market. And sometimes you can get some other stuff from the deer as well. Anytime you enter a zone, because they are so tiny, literally just gather everything. There is nothing wrong, because there's nothing wrong with gathering everything, because there is no inventory limit. So you're not, I mean, there is once you get like 99 of an item, but outside of that, there is no limit. You know, you're not going to become over encumbered. It's not going to tell you that you don't have enough room in your inventory for stuff. The only time that happens is if the max limit of something has been exceeded, which is 99. And at that point, just sell off the excess, you know? Now, up here is a mansion, and this is where the spiders are. We don't like the spiders, because they spit poison. So we just shoot them until they die. Leave me alone! There we go. And then it curls in on itself, all creepy. Giant spider silk. Sometimes I'll go up here just because there'll be an item. And likewise with the spiders. Spiders really don't spawn in very many areas. And because they don't spawn in very many areas, you will want to collect from them when you can. Otherwise, when you do need their items, you're gonna be kind of suffering for it later, you know? We obviously don't have the map for this area yet, so we're gonna probably have to buy it. Alright, yeah, there's nothing in that corner. Seafront is gorgeous, though. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of when you see ancient, like, Greece or whatever. Not ancient Greece, but, like, kind of modernish Greece. But look at this place. Gosh, it's pretty.
I'm so tired. Stairs are rough going on these old bones. What if he returns today? Can't let the lighthouse stay dark.
I love that old woman.
I doubt we'll have much luck blundering about blindly for a shaman fish.
What should we do? I don't even know what one looks like, so if you've got a better idea, I'm all ears.
Perhaps we could try asking some of the townspeople for advice.
Works for me. Heck, we might even find a place that sells them.
Even though Popola said you're gonna have to catch one yourself.
A port town like this is a real jewel. If you can't find it here, you don't need it. There's a post office in the center of town that manages to send letters and packages all over the world. We've also got lots of fish, which are in pretty high demand. Lots of ladies, too. But they're not as sought after.
This town's better off than most, you know. We have our trading partners to thank for it.
Yeah, I mean, a port town would be extremely useful. So this place used to confuse the crap out of me.
This is a secret place where no one can find me. Well, except you, I guess. Now go away before more people come.
But I love how every town, like, everybody wears, like, I guess their own unique sort of regalia.
What are you doing running around sneaking up on people?
Yeah.
In that case, I shall locate an expert in the field.
Wait, you can do that?
Nothing is beyond the ability of Grimoire Weiss.
Then why didn't you suggest that in the first place?
You humans are always asking for help rather than thinking for yourselves. It really is a loathsome habit.
No.
Oh, you wish to search by yourself?
Yeah.
Well, how very commendable of you.
You just insulted me, my guy.
These stairs are tough when you're as old as I am. It makes shopping trips quite an ordeal.
Okay, anyways, I know where we're going to be going.
Shh! I'm playing hide and seek. I wish they'd hurry up and find me already.
Kid, they're hiding too.
A shaman fish? I think they used to sell those at the fish shop. But hey, since you're here, how about some fresh fruits and veggies for the road?
Alright, we do need to buy something. I believe we needed to get... Oh gosh, do we need tulip bulbs? Maybe? I think so. Oh, we are really going to need these. Give me 5 of those. Give me 5 of those. Give me 5 of those. We're gonna need those later. Mushrooms. Give me at least 2 of those.
Thanks for your business.
Yep, you're welcome.
I love the breezes that blow through here.
Aw, you're adorable.
You're friends with that sexy postman, aren't you? I just love a man in uniform. Oh, you're not. Well, you're pretty nice looking yourself.
He's a child!
I haven't seen the postman in a few days. I hope he's all right.
Jeez, lady. This guy is important, actually.
It's funny how people won't bat an eye about paying more, just because it's imported.
This guy will be important later, he's just not important right now. Let me see what quests we have, because we did have one, incomplete quest, the shopping list. Yep, she wanted you to buy 3 tulip bulbs. We bought 5, but that's fine. Okay, so we have that. What do you got?
A shaman fish? Beats me. Maybe try to fish shop. Hey, but since you're here, why don't you buy something?
Alright, what do you got? Seafront map? I'll take it. Anything else? Southern Plain map? Bounty fertilizer. Yeah.
Hope to see you again.
Alright, so I'm not going to talk to anybody else because I already know, like, where I'm supposed to go. But...
A shaman fish? I haven't gotten any fish in today yet. Sorry, dear.
That's fine.
Talking book?
Because we're going to this man right here.
Eh? Shaman fish? Oh, sure. They're a cinch. Practically jump into the net, they do. But I won't do it for you. So take this pole and go fish one up yourself. Oh, and you can't catch them here at the pier. Go dip your line at the big beach on the west side of town. How do you fish? Is that a serious question? You gotta move your body away from where the fish is going. Got it? Here. Let me give you a lure while I'm at it. Fishing is a test of wills between man and beast. Never give up the fight.
Okay, so now we've gotten that. He doesn't want us to fish here. He wants us to
Let's
go
head over to that beach the fisherman mentioned.
Look at the seals. They're so cute. Okay, so the beach is actually this way. It's through here. Now, this place is important because there's multiple items on the beach, and when fish is displayed on the screen, your rod bends, press B to hook the fish, then tilt L in the direction opposite the fish's current position to reduce it to 0. Okay, anyways. There are multiple items on the beach, and this is a place where you can farm for black pearls, and black pearls are another rare item that you will eventually need. So whenever you come to the beach, always make sure that you're scouring. It's hard to see because the sand is so freaking bright, but yeah. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for the bobber to go down. Alright, so this essentially, you just have to like look at the ripple and yeah, just move the rod away.
We're all set. Let's get this back to Yonah.
Alright, so we did get our shaman fish first try. But now...
I'm so tired.
Alright. Let's just walk past this old lady.
Hold it!
Huh?
I said hold it! Over here!
Hi, lighthouse lady.
How can you just ignore an old woman in need? Oh, I weep for this generation. The children of this age are nothing but selfish, heartless cads.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, ignore her. We've a quest to complete. People like that are best left to their own devices.
Oh, the pain!
What's wrong? Is everything okay?
My illness has returned. It must have been the shock of seeing this rude, floating book.
Rude? Book? Now, see here, madam. I'll have you know.
You did this. Oh, what a terrible thing you are.
Why, you insolent crone. How dare you address me like some common paperback?
Vice, knock it off.
You there. Would you truly abandon a pitiful old woman to this cruel world?
Are you asking me? Oh, do please ask me.
I love him. Oh, do please ask me. Accept the old woman's request, of course.
How can we help you, ma'am?
Oh, good heavens. I can't believe how much cajoling that took.
Our apologies, ma'am.
I am at a loss as to what aid we could possibly give a woman who is so clearly able to talk her way into anything.
I need you to go to the post office and tell them to deliver my mail.
I can't fathom why they haven't been here yet.
Oh, the pain!
Okay, we're going. Look at us go!
I love her. She is funny. And that's the thing, when I first encountered her, I was like, oh man, this woman's the worst. But honestly, like, after playing, you know, through the missions and stuff, she became one of my favorite characters as well. Like, she's an awesome character. Like, mad respect to the creators and stuff for making her. Alright, so this is the post office. It's right next to the save point, so you can't really miss it.
Afternoon.
Hey, so there's some old lady who yelled at us to come here and check on her mail and...
Oh, you mean the lighthouse lady?
The very same. Now could you please deliver her parcels and silence her flapping gums?
Sorry, but I injured my leg. I won't be delivering anything for a while.
Oh, that's too bad. Maybe we can...
A hurt leg? What about your sacred postman's oath? Neither wind nor sleet nor terrible monsters of the night shall keep thee from...
Hey, if your leg hurts, we'll just deliver it for you.
Oh, that would be a huge help. Just be careful, all right? That lady has a bit of a temper.
You don't say.
Obtained a letter for the old woman.
Oh, you know, since you're here...
Oh, what is it now?
You're from Popola's village, right?
Yeah. How do you know?
Huh? Well, you're dressed differently, and you just have a certain air about you, I guess. Anyway, would you mind taking this letter to Popola when you go back?
Sure.
We might as well take the postman's oath ourselves.
Yeah, we might as well. Okay, so we do have the ability to read letters, documents. So, the letter to Popola, from the office of the mayor of Seafront to Popola. I write to you regarding the urgent matter of the Aery. As you know, shade activity in that area has been much increased as of late. We now fear for the worst. Numerous letters to the village chief have yet to be returned, and our merchants have recently lost all contact with customers there. While Seafront has yet to be troubled by shades, we fear their arrival is only a matter of time. I encourage your village to take all the necessary steps to defend yourself from this terrible scourge. The loss of 2 outposts would almost be too much to bear. I hope to hear from you soon. Now, the letter for the old woman is a love letter. My dearest beloved, please forgive the lateness of this letter. I have recently fallen quite ill, and had some difficulty finding a doctor in this foreign land. The people here, however, have treated me with great kindness, and I now feel my body getting stronger by the day. If my recovery continues, I hope to attempt the journey home soon. I think about you every day and yearn for the moment when we can be together again. Please take care of yourself and know that I'm doing everything I can to return to you. What's crazy is at first I didn't know that you could actually, like, that you could actually read the letters. But yeah. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I am bad at puzzles. But yeah, we can't do it that way, so I have to do it this way. And then this way. Oops. This way? No. I know what I'm doing, okay? We can just pull it all the way down, right? No, we can't. So this one... So we're gonna just push this all the way up. And then we just pull this one all the way down. It's not even that hard. There. Now the reason I'm doing this is because there's a black pearl here. And it spawns twice through the various times in the story. So I just really wanted that black pearl. Because you don't get enough of them, trust me. So always just make sure that you get them. Alright, so first things first. We are going to go to the old woman. We are going to give her her mail. I should have just gone across the bridge. What was I thinking? I think she's back in the lighthouse now. But yeah, I love Seafront, but Seafront is one of those places that every quest here tears at my heartstrings. Like, it is depressing.
I don't hear the crone, and I'm sure I would if she were here.
They call her the lighthouse lady, right? Well, let's go check the lighthouse.
What an absurd waste of time this is.
Oh, Weiss, you're always just so meh. He wouldn't understand it. He's never been in love.
Work was exhausting, so I'm taking a little break. This is a great place to come and relax.
Alright. Up to the lighthouse we go. Alright. Yeah, those stairs would freak me out too, because they're so open and stuff. Like 100% I would be scared. Hi, old lady. Here you go.
Oh, you. What do you want?
We have retrieved your letter.
The postman hurt his leg. That's why he...
That's no excuse. It's his job to deliver the mail, no matter what. Didn't he take the postman's oath?
The thought that anyone would actually bother to write you a letter staggers the imagination.
Oh, damn.
Such a rude book. I'll have you know this is from someone very dear to me. Well, I suppose I should give you something for your trouble.
Alright.
The thought that anyone would...
Such a
rude book, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, once we come back to Seafront, she'll have another mission for us. This is a multi-quest kind of like series. it's one of the quests that I try to get out of the way as soon as possible. Just because. One, because it breaks my heart, and two...
We need to get the Shaman Fish to Yonah.
And two, because, I don't know, I just want to spend time in Seafront. I like spending time in Seafront, so... But we did get the Shaman Fish, so there's that. And now, we're just gonna run back. And then eventually when we come back to Seafront, we're gonna have more missions as well. There's gonna be more little quests that open up. And specifically, we want the quests from this guy right here. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to him again.
So, you went and caught the fish, did you?
Yes, we did.
Well, since you're so insistent, I suppose I better reveal one of my fishing secrets.
Accept the quest? Yeah.
Was I being insistent?
Enough. If you catch 10 sardines, I'll reveal one of my most closely guarded secrets.
You know what? I believe you, but I don't have time to catch sardines right now. Actually, I do, but... And there's more quests here. What's up? You got quests?
Hey there. Any specials on the menu today?
Well, we have a local special, but lately I've had trouble getting the ingredients. It's pretty much all anyone here wants to eat. So if we don't secure a better supply, my business is gonna go under.
What you got?
Well, that's terrible. Want me to find the ingredients?
Would you? Oh, thank you so much. I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and 10 sardines. If you can find all that, I'll make it worth your while.
The bags of wheat I'm going to have to buy unless I want to grow wheat. And I'll let you know now, I don't want to grow wheat. I don't like farming in this game. So, even though I do it, I don't like it.
Still no fish?
Shh, you're scaring them away.
Oh, I see.
Oh, fish got away. Oh, I'm not strong enough. So here's the thing with fishing. If you're not strong enough to catch the fish, you have a fishing level, okay? So think of it like leveling up in a video game, right? We are fishing level 1. We are fishing level 1 right now, and it's pretty bad. Whoa. And there are some fish that are going to be way too powerful for us. And also, the fish take different baits as well. So we're going to want different baits for different fish. Likewise, different fishing locations will get us different types of fish. And if a fish is too strong for us to catch, the line will just break like you just saw. So now you cannot check your fishing level. It's not really something that you can see. You kind of just have to go through the quests with this old guy that we were talking to. And then eventually he'll teach you like different techniques, quote unquote. And it's not really that he actually teaches you techniques. It's just that is that another shaman fish? Yeah. He doesn't actually teach you techniques. It's just the screen will go black, there'll be some text, and essentially that is you gaining a new fishing level. So I have to remember if sardines require... I don't think sardines require a certain type of bait. But I know that they're less common than the shaman fish. You can also mooch with some bait. So if you catch sardines, you can then use that in order to catch different types of fish. Also, there's like garbage you can catch as well, and sometimes that's needed for upgrades, which can be very frustrating. It's another shaman fish. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch sardines. I don't think we can catch them on this beach. I think we have to go to the other one. I don't want to spend too much time doing this, but I will do it a little bit. And then if we manage to catch a sardine here, I'll probably just come back when we've caught 10, and then we'll just kind of move on from there. I know you guys are interested in getting back to the story and not me doing all these side questy thingies, but trust me when I say there is no side quest that's useless per se. Alright? Well, that was a big one. there's no way I would have been able to catch that. Like, no way. Also, the different vibrations on the lure will tell you, like, how to catch certain fish. Here we go. All that for a can? Oh boy. I probably do need worms for sardines. But I'm really hoping I don't. Oh man, this one's gonna take a while. Like, don't tell me this is a sardine. Ain't no way. So this is what I mean. The stronger the fish, like, the more, like, the harder and the longer it takes to catch. And the thing is like, you gotta have your fishing rod just so, because the slightest change in the fish, like, and you're not taking off that much health. So you have to, like, follow it as it runs around. And because it's just a ripple, like, it can get pretty complicated. Like, there have been times where I felt like I was nearly going to break my controller doing this. So it's definitely more interactive than some fishing games. Like, it's a lot more complicated. But yeah, and I know I'm not hitting that sweet spot because the health's not going down as much, but it's really hard to tell, like, where that sweet spot is, because it depends on where your camera is, it depends on a whole lot of stuff. But if that's what it took to catch, like, one sardine, then bruh, like, I'm just gonna catch most of them off camera. Hopefully we eventually catch this fish. I don't know what it is. Oh man, damn. It got away. And that's another thing that could be so frustrating, right? You'll get to that point where you're like, oh man, I almost got this fish, and then it just gets away. Just like that.
Why?
Alright. But I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and end it. I probably will just catch 10 sardines, like, off camera. And then I'll just turn them in, like, whenever I make the next episode. Or we'll just wait until later. We have time to finish these quests, so I'm not too worried about it. But either way, that's all I have for this one, so leave a like if you like this series and if you want to see more. It seems like you guys are pretty excited to see it, and I'm excited to show this to you because it is one of my favorite games. It's beautiful, everything about it, I just love. So yeah. Again, if you're going to talk about anything in the comments, things that you've noticed, things that you know info about or lore about, please make sure you're using spoiler tags. There are people that will view this who have never seen this series before. But thank you guys so much for your continued support on my channel, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao you guys!